Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Brews and Reviews. It's knowledge, and today I'm reviewing Denzel Curry, Kenny Beats, The Alchemist, and Joey Badass's COSMIC.M4A, the remix of the original from The Great Unlocked that is going to be on Unlocked 1.5, and I am sipping on a Belhaven Brewery Scottish Ale. That's a Scottish Ale coming in at 5.2% from the brewery in Scotland, and this is really smooth, and this track is smooth in a way, but also has some surprises in store. Let's get into it. First off, I gotta let you know that I'm getting ready to do a giveaway and a contest for new and existing subscribers. The details of that will be revealed in a video in the very near future, so check for that. And in the meantime, go ahead and subscribe. Now on to Denzel Curry and Kenny Beats and Alchemist and Joey Badass, as if you needed more talent in that equation. I just reviewed the So Incredible remix last week, as well as the album announcement of 1.5, and I don't usually review singles back to back from the same artist like this, but after I heard Cosmic, I had to. And I said on the last video when I was talking about the track list announcement that this is the track that I was the most excited for. And I gotta say right off the bat, it definitely lived up to the hype. And let's recap that track list on 1.5 really quickly. We've got Robert Glasper and Smino on So Incredible. We've already heard that. Great track. Then we've got Georgia Ann Muldrow and Arlo Parks on track 7. Cosmic, produced by The Alchemist, featuring Joey Badass. That's this one. Sango and Kenny Mason on Pyro. Take It Back, produced by Charlie Heat. Layup, produced by Jay Versace. And maybe the next most anticipated track, the remix of Diet, featuring Benny the Butcher. The original Unlocked was fire. The remix of So Incredible was fire. And this Cosmic remix is fire. 1.5 is going to be flames. There's no way around it now. Even if the two tracks that have been released are the best two tracks on the project, it'll still be fire. These tracks are just that strong. With this production, Alchemist is taking the title Cosmic to a whole other meaning. From the otherworldly, futuristic synths, both on the low end with the warbling bass line and the high end photons that are coming at you and panning from channel to channel, he's got it locked. This is extremely multi-layered too. So many different elements of the beat as we progress throughout the track. And I gotta speak about the intro and outro that are so different from each other, yet somewhat the same in focusing on a more live instrumentation sound than the body of the beat, where the body of the beat is that futuristic sound. So it almost seems like you're going through a wormhole from the intro to the outro, from the organ and the traditional snare that the intro begins with to the chaotic piano riff and traditional boom bap hip hop drums at the end. Even though the piano riff on the outro and the drums are brought into the main part of the beat in certain places, they sound so different there when they're mixed in with all of these chaotic yet paradoxically appealing sounds that Alchemist has provided for us. And the rhymes of these stellar MCs just add to the chaotic element of it all. We get Denzel's first verse of the original. It's the same exact recording on this remix, although his second verse was cut to make way for the guest appearance, which is the exact same format that they used on So Incredible. If I have to knock anything about the song, I'll say that it's that, because his second verse on the original Cosmic is one of the best on the Unlocked album, in my opinion, and I really think that they could have fit in some of these second verses that he had and gone with the fabled third verse with the guest appearance. This song clocks in at under 3 minutes anyway, and I definitely would have liked to hear this beat extended a little bit, and we could have been enjoying the sounds of Alchemist and the verbal stylings of Denzel Curry and Joey Bada for a full 4 minutes at least. The first verse is still incredible though, and Denzel comes with so much energy, and he switches his flow on the original and this, and Alchemist knows just what to do as that flow switches, just as Denzel is coming in with so much more energy after he's talking about the double meaning of the block getting shot up and talking about adrenaline when he says, "Take it to the vein. Matter of fact, take one shot to the brain." The beat switches to match his tone perfectly by bringing in those chaotic pianos. And to Joey's extreme credit, he comes in on kind of the same subject, proving that not only did he understand and listen to Zell's lyrics, but he's taking his time to make this a cohesive remix track, which is not something that you always hear, especially on remixes. Just like Zell was, he's talking about the fiends and the shots on the block, only this time the shots are coming from him and they're in retaliation. He says, "Trigger fingers start itching when the fun stop. Fiends at the bus stop, eyes looking bloodshot. Stop your blood clot crying. They killed my dog. Now everybody dying." While it sticks with the theme, this is also a nod to Jay-Z, and it sounds very similar to a line that he had on The Death of Auto-Tune. And Jay-Z was way off in that prediction, wasn't he? I mean, that was back in 2009, and here we are. Auto-Tune is stronger than ever in popular music, so not the greatest prediction from Hove in 2009. After the gun talk, Joey's verse gets much more spiritual and poetic. He says, "From Mount Maroon all the way to Mount Zion, I made a mental pilgrimage and now I know who I am. God, original man, heart of a lion, staring at the sun until my skin turned iron." There is actually iron in the core of the sun, and it's emitted through the sun's rays, but he's also saying that he's been all over the world. He's done his history literally to discover that he is God and has that connection with the original man. Mount Zion in particular is a place that's extremely relevant to Abrahamic religions as the place where God dwells and the place where enslaved Israelites dreamed of returning to. And this is something that has been carried down and is very prevalent in hip hop and reggae music. So many references to Zion or Mount Zion. Lauryn Hill comes to mind in particular, but there are numerous examples that I could rattle off here. And after the final chorus, we get that aforementioned outro, and I mention it again here because it's just amazing what Alchemist is doing with that. And even though he's using some of the same elements that were in the track, the way that he's flipping it makes it sound like a new track starting. And you almost wonder if that's mixed into the next track on the actual album. That would be great if they did that, even though I know it's another producer coming in on the next track. Both Joey and Alchemist really put their time in on this remix. And I was hyped after just hearing the So Incredible remix by Robert Glasper featuring Smino, and I think this goes even beyond that. And while I said on that review that while I really liked the So Incredible remix, I still think I prefer the original, I don't think I can say that about this one. I think I actually prefer the remix, the Alchemist Joey Badass remix to the original. And that's saying a lot because the original version was one of my favorite tracks on one of the best albums of 2020. Really looking forward to 1.5 now. Thank you for watching my review of COSMIC.M4A. If you like this, go ahead and hit like now. Hit me up in the comments and subscribe to my channel. If you didn't like it, also let me know why in the comments. I drop hip-hop and hops related content consistently. So until I see you next time, keep buzzing.